got this awesome little Liberty right here. Friends of ours, and we've met a couple times now, and they've got a hold of me through Facebook and stuff, and they said, hey, I want you to paint our Jeep, and it is getting beat down by the sun. Starting to clear coat, starting to peel, starting to have some problems, so they really just want to, they basically, honestly, they want what Tyler got. They want to scuff and shoot. They want us to scuff it down, sand it down, prep it, and if there's any real problems or any rust, fix it. I don't see any right now. You never really do until you start sanding, and then shoot it. And we're gonna shoot it, of course, with Rust-Oleum. Yeah. So International Harvester Red is what we're gonna put on this bad boy. It's gonna change it a little darker, I think. Won't be too bad. I think it's gonna look good if I gotta be honest, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with this. Maybe try to bring some of this back. I got a few tricks that I can try. It looks like a few tricks have already been tried on it, so I don't know if it's gonna come back or not. But yeah, this is just a real quick scuff and shoot. Should be in and out in a couple days. That's what they want, that's what we need, and you know, that helps us out, helps them out. Gonna be a lot of masking on this one. We're not really gonna fully take it apart, which I actually don't like doing. I like to take them apart. It's actually, you get so much better result, but on this, there's a lot to take apart, and like I said, we gotta keep on moving. I have another couple trucks after this one, and yeah, this is basically what they asked for. They just wanted the Rust-Oleum paint job, just like Tyler, what Tyler got on his Jeep. That's what they want on this. So, you know, like I said, this thing travels behind an RV most of the year, or most of the time, actually, I think full time, and that's what they want. They just want to scuff it down, reshoot it, make sure everything's sealed up good. I think they just did some transmission work on this thing and got it all fixed. It seems to run good, it sounds good, and they got nice tires on it, nice wheels. So, you know, complete the package. We'll just go ahead and throw a paint job on it. I guess they talked to a couple paint shops in town, and nobody would even look at this thing or even touch it for under like 10 grand. You know, we still have to get paid, we still have to make our money, but I think we can do it in a few days, and they'll be happy, I'll be happy, and we'll get them in, get them out, and then I have an OBS Chevy truck to do right after this, and it'll be a lot higher profile, but you know, that's just how it is, you know. Look, take it all in. I don't know anything about these Liberties. I actually don't, never owned one, never drove one. Seems to be a pretty cool little rig for an older couple to just drive around and pull behind their RV. So yeah, I think it's cool. We'll get to work on it.
I'm making pretty good progress right now. It's just me. And then these doors, a lot of this car is real flat. So I can just get in there with the DA and get it all sanded down. And then, yeah, move my way to the back. I just started peeling off all these little emblems and stuff because it's hard to get in there and move around it. What I'm going to do next before I get any further though is get on the ladder and get on the roof, get the front half of the roof, and then that way I don't have to come back after I'm done knowing that the whole roof isn't finished or hasn't even been started. Put it back on the time lapse, and we'll get some work done, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
guys should know the drill by now. We did the expensive Impala paint, but now back to our roots. Going back to Rust-Oleum, Tractor Supply, that's what I'm talking about. Jaden? Well, Jaden's gonna make an appearance today. But we got it pretty much masked off. This is a quick deal. Quick, fast, nothing to it, real quick. But that's what this customer actually wants. So this is what they wanted. They wanted the same thing pretty much Tyler got. Scuff and shoot, scuff it down, shoot it. And that's basically what we did. So ended up taking a few more things off than I thought we really needed to, but took the whole front end apart, took the grill apart, all that good stuff. But now it's paint time, so we're gonna paint it real quick. I got a storm coming in, so I gotta kind of move before wind and everything starts coming, getting crazy. But anyways, so yeah, there you go. Must have, you know, and all that stuff. That's all we're gonna use right there. International Harvester Red. This is a beautiful color. Aaron's son, I painted a goat cart for Aaron's son this color. I didn't even realize it, but it was this color, and it is amazing looking red. So it's gonna be a little deeper, a little darker, I think, than the original, but I think that'll be okay. And we'll get to painting here in just a minute. Ooh, look at that. We're just gonna mix this. Like always, I've done this a few times on here, but just by percentage. Just gonna go by percentage. I'm gonna do, I don't know, probably whatever I do with paint, I'll probably add 30% acetone, 20-30% right off the bat, and then I'll thin it as I go. It's just kind of a as a fill thing. And then like I said, one of these per gallon, so you can break that down if you want to. I'm probably just gonna add it how I feel, because that's pretty much how I've always done it. No. Alright, well, it's the next day. As soon as we got this thing painted, we found out we have some sort of problem. I'm having a reaction in the paint. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up really well or not. Let's see, right here, it's starting to curl a little bit. Paint's curling and got a couple little fish eyes. And other than that, this thing looks amazing. It's just right there around that windowsill, and then on this side as well. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. You can see the paint curling right there. So now I think what we'll do is we'll sand the problem areas, make sure we're doing a good job. I like I said, it's really unfortunate. It's just kind of sporadic here and there places. We'll get those sanded, make sure everything's good. But yeah, I mean, it was looking great. It was looking good. Everything was going fine. And just around these windowsills, and it's just like a little rough, weird little reaction. So I'm gonna sand that out of there, sand that smooth. Like I said, if it was mine, maybe I would let it slide, but this is a customer vehicle, and I would do this for anybody. Get her sanded down, and we'll try again. This is the worst side right here. I don't know if the camera doesn't pick up a whole lot of stuff, but it's there. It's a little curled, so seems like it's pretty dry. I might try and sand it a little bit. If not, we might have to come back, let it dry out for another day. But yeah, I mean, it was looking good. Everything was going fine. Nowhere else is there any problem, so I don't know if there's just something that was on the paint. And we sanded this thing pretty good, probably more than what we really need to. But yeah, we're just right there. We don't have but a few days of working on this thing. Probably honestly like 2 days of actual work on this thing, so another day or two isn't going to be anything. Let it sit over the weekend, cure out, and then we'll put it back together and they can have it back on Monday. So it is what it is. Sometimes these fast jobs, I've never had this happen with the Rust-Oleum. Honestly, I think I've painted that stuff pretty much over anything. I've painted equipment with it, little tractors and excavators and stuff like that back in the day when I was working for a paint company. So to have that reaction that bad was really, really weird. So there's something on there, something not quite right somewhere, and we'll get it fixed no matter what. We have no choice, so we'll get it fixed and get it back to the customer. Just hitting it with a soft block right now. Just hitting it real quick with a soft block so you can kind of see, like right here, it's really bad right there. See what I'm saying? It just wrinkled up just a little bit. What I was worried about, and it doesn't look very good. So I'm gonna try and smooth that out, get all that out of there, and then clean it real good. And then when I first start painting again and get this thing all scuffed down, I'll hit that first, make sure we ain't got any problems. I don't think we will. Like I said, I've never had a problem like this before, not this bad. Rust-Oleum is usually pretty tough when it comes to not having any chemical reactions to stuff. It's pretty rare I actually have this with Rust-Oleum. Usually I have it with the higher dollar paint, like with the Impala. I was really afraid that I was gonna have some problems like that, and honestly the Impala did really, really well. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a run, it's just like a weird, like it was curling a little bit, and you got some fish eyes. There's a nice little fish eye right there. So yeah, just around the window on both sides. Okay, so I might have got a little carried away with some of the sanding. Just scuffing and not really sanding, just the bad spots mostly, but scuff the whole thing down. I probably didn't need to, because I think the spray window is 24 hours. So I probably technically didn't need to. I'm still within 24 hours of recoat, but went ahead and just scuffed it down with a pad, like I said. There's a pretty good one there, so I went down a little further. This was the worst side right here. This was the worst of it right there, so I think we got it out good. Go back through and just hit some of the other spots. Like I said, I don't think I necessarily needed to go ahead and scuff the whole thing down, because I'm still within the 24-hour recoat window. I don't like letting it sit too long. So yeah, went ahead and just scuffed the whole thing down anyways, and we'll clean it, blow it off, clean it, fix some masking, or redo some masking here and there, and then yeah, then I guess we'll tack rag it a few times, tack and blow it, and then we will mix up some paint and just get after it. All right, she's all finished up. Not bad for some Tractor Supply paint like we've done so many times before. I think we got everything fixed here. Don't know what that reaction was, something that was soaked into the clear coat of the paint there. But I think we got it for the most part. It's looking pretty good. What do you think, Ty?
It's pretty good.
A lot of people wonder why you don't talk on camera.
I don't know.
He's just quiet. He's happy. He always looks mad, but he's happy, I promise. You'll know when he's mad. Yeah, so this was the worst side. Right here it was really, really bad. And like right here was real bad, so got it all done. Hopefully they enjoy it.
It's a lot better than how it came here.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm glad we went ahead and took the whole grill apart and took the insert out and everything. Painted it like that. It made it look a lot cleaner. Wish there was something we could do about the plastics.
No, it'd make it look better if they were black and red.
I know. I think the plastics were actually gray. I thought they were black. Sometimes you can take a torch, and I tried it, and it didn't really want to come back.
Well,
so
it also looked like someone had already done that.
yeah, it looks like somebody already did the torch trick. So maybe they're just on their way out. Yeah.
Those black windows and everything else.
Yeah, it makes it look good.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like mine, how it is.
Oh yeah, Tyler's still back over. Shady car. Yeah. So this is actually a different color than Tyler's, although it does look the same.
It does look pretty similar.
It is pretty similar though.